The thing that I've learned to do every day now, literally every day, it's like this light is just beaming at me. And I just get down on my knees and I surrender. Because for so long, I was relying on my own strength. I was like, bro, I'm making 20K as a barber. I came from Ohio. I'm the fucking man, bro. I did this. Wow, what a work ethic I got. Nobody posts consistently videos like me. How childish, how small was I thinking? How small? I surrendered my life to a higher power. And now there's blessings that happen that I couldn't have even imagined. I don't even care about the monetary attainment anymore. And that's when it all started coming in. I literally told God, I'm gonna be an online coach until the day you tell me not to. And I have a real strong hunch that he's never gonna tell me not to. I literally think I have found a true identity of who I was actually called to be. And that barbering was never it. I just picked up a pair of clippers because I could make some money. I needed to get out of that situation fast. I did not enjoy Ohio. I needed a job. I would apply to jobs. McDonald's, Taco Bell. I even tried applying at Kroger, the grocery store, which would have been like a nice job. They all told me no. I don't know if it's because I was the only black kid in Ohio in that little town. I don't know. Maybe I was just too young, no experience, didn't show any confidence in the interview. I could probably take responsibility for that. But I'll tell you, bro, the only way out for me was to pick up a pair of clippers and convince all these friends of mine to let me cut their hair for free. But I was artistic, and I kind of liked it. Artistic, not autistic. I kind of liked it. I kind of liked cutting hair. It was fun. It felt like I took something and made nothing and made something out of it. And so that was fulfilling to me. I could see my work pay off within an hour. I took a result that didn't look so good and I made something out of it. Even though I was actually doing a terrible job, but I thought they were good at the time. And I really truly feel like God gave me the gift of barbering just as a personal development journey. Just to learn that it's important to show up on time, to build relationships, talk to people, remember their name. I applied all the principles from the books I was reading, and I could see they were paying off. How to win friends and influence people. Make the conversation about the client remember their name. Make them feel special, and then they will easily empty their pockets. I used to get the biggest tips you'll ever hear from any barber. I used to be able to raise my prices simply because of how I applied these books. I would share the books I was reading with the clients. That was literally it. I was just supposed to do a self-actualization journey. So if you notice in the poem, I talked about self-actualization takes years. How long is your view? How long is your view? Because it did take me years. But self-transcendence, that's a lifetime. I realized that I found self-transcendence, which if you really truly understand, you cannot actually be self-actualized as a person unless you start helping others, taking responsibility for others. I make a promise to my mother, sister, and brother. I'll gain unlimited power. Unlimited power goes to the man who says, I'm gonna pay all your bills, Mom. I promise I will help you retire this year. Oh shit. Okay, now I gotta back that up. I don't feel like it. Working, taking all these sales calls, making this content, going to the gym, making the program better so that when I close a deal, it's actually gonna be something that changes their life. Because if you try to enrich yourself without enriching others, you will only end in diluting yourself. I know this, right? Every time I raise the price of my program, it becomes more difficult to sell it. But then once we do sell it, the person gets more results because we improved it and they're more committed. This is a cycle that happens where you have to work on yourself, work on the program, and then give it to the world. And then that's where sales comes in. You literally are building the best you, convincing the world to join you, which most of the time they want to join simply because of how well you've developed yourself. And then when they do join, you now keep your word. He keeps his word to himself. He gains unlimited power. And at the very end of that poem, I said that he becomes not a lone wolf, but like a shepherd. Like a shepherd. Think about that. So many young men, the reason that they are lost is because they've, one, been underly fathered, but they never found a father. I'm telling you right now, there's a higher power that is really always going to be there for you. And if you don't have connection to him, reach out to someone like me, someone who is connected, and there's literally always gonna be someone there to help you. Okay, don't ever be a lone wolf. You're not gonna get anywhere on your own. You gotta be in a pack of wolves. That's why I said that he's more like a shepherd, and that if he hangs around 4 strong men, he will surely become the 5th. That's my message to you today. No more lone wolf. Really make a promise to yourself, but it starts with honesty. Look in that mirror and be like, all right, do I really respect this guy? I probably should be putting on at least 20 pounds more muscle. Not that the muscle is going to do anything. The muscle is just like money in the bank. No one really cares how much money you got, how much muscle you got. Even the tattoos fooled me. I thought if I got a bunch of tats, I would feel cool. I would feel better. No, sir. I needed to literally make an insanely bold promise. Mom, I'm going to retire you. I'm going to move to Miami. I'm going to get the penthouse. I'm going to build the biggest community. I'm going to hold all these events. I'm going to create a team. And it's going to be a dream team. I'm going to have the A players of the A players on this team. And we're going to complete the most righteous mission. Everybody that comes into this business will be affected positively. Bro, do you realize how bold of a promise that is? That's not something that a boy could complete. No, that's something that you must change and grow into a version of you that is selfless, that is relentless, but most of all, that doesn't care about the result. You have to detach, right? You have to detach. So I've been reading this book, Stress Less, Accomplish More. And this is what they taught me. They said that mindfulness comes from you count your breaths, count to 20, and you just deal with stress a little better. But then there's meditation. Meditation comes where you gain more awareness. And then there's manifestation. Manifestation meditation is where you are looking at your future and saying like what you want to become, right? All of this is required to be tapped in and be like an antenna, okay? So I really am grateful for this position, but I talk to people and this is the reason I make these videos, because there's young men who are literally out here talking to no one, afraid to talk to girls, afraid to talk to men, afraid to post content. And it's like, I see it for you, who you could be, and then they'll even see it for themselves, but just for a blip of time. And that's how you know you're a true leader, is when people are in your presence, they believe in themselves more. I need you to be the source of what you're seeking, okay? If you're seeking some strength and guidance and belief in yourself, start giving it to the world. Take somebody and mentor them up and watch how they'll count on you and force you to believe in yourself. I love you guys. Straight up, I love you guys. This penthouse isn't for me. I just might needed it to tap in and give you these messages. I don't know what it is, but we're going to host a monthly meetup. In exactly 1 week, we got 3 of our VIPs coming here to the penthouse. We're going to build their coaching business and complete this exact mission, which is self-transcendence. So that's the whole point of this venture, okay? We're helping people to help other people. And I have a coach, a brother, who told me it's like a spider web. Each person you help, they web out and they help more people. Who they help helps more people. And bro, maybe that was the whole point of this life. Let's find out.